Welcome back. In this video, we'll look at how the different size and shapes of the teacups affect the flavor. Similar to how wine glasses are, depending on the shape, you have like a flute like this, you would have champagnes, the bubbles are retained, versus a larger cup for red wines. It really allows the wine to breathe, so you can pick up the aroma. For teacups, it's really the same. It does sound a little crazy to compare the two, but it's the mouthfeel that really matters. Chinese teacups are relatively small because it really delivers the flavor to your mouth. It's an experience. So the smaller amount allows you to take a sip and then focus on the finish. Whereas larger cups like these are considered water cups in the Chinese culture. And they're great. You know, I love larger cups like this for drinking tea as well. It keeps your hand warm, but you would drink it more in bigger gulps and in a hurry. I feel I'm a little more sloppy when I'm drinking out of these because you're drinking it while you're working on something else, watching TV. But when we make teas in these smaller cups, it does really make a difference. It's similar to having whiskey or scotch in a smaller cup versus having a larger blended cocktail in a big highball glass. So when it comes to teacups like this, I find that these smaller volume and the thinner lip feel of the teacup, since it's a smaller size, when you're drinking it, you're a lot more focused. It makes you experience what you're tasting a little more. So I'm going to try tasting the tea in this smaller cup first. So when I take a small sip, I'm chewing it a bit. There's not much in the front of my mouth, but it has really coated it so that it moves up and down. I swallow a little bit and then aerate, and I would taste the finish here. Now I would try the same with a larger teacup. This is actually a water cup in the Chinese culture. So when I hold this cup, it's very nice too. It does keep my hand warm. But I find that when I take a sip, I'm taking a bigger gulp. And that bigger sip doesn't really deliver towards the back of my mouth. So it's the experience and the focus on tasting the tea itself. It is convenient, but most of the time, I think when you're drinking out of a bigger cup, especially a big handle like this, it does remind me of drinking milk or hot chocolate versus enjoying a small sip of tea. This is similar really to an espresso as well. Because a lot of people enjoy espressos in that tiny cup versus having some folks would have like a large latte with flavoring in a big cup. So it almost makes it taste more like a sweet drink versus having that focus of tasting the flavor of what you're drinking in the smaller size. In traditional Chinese teacups, you can get ones that are thinner or a little bit thicker. But even the thicker one like this, I do like the fact that it's thicker so it retains heat a little more. But drinking out of a slightly thicker cup like this does make you take a bigger sip. It's really a gulp, like the larger cups, because it's the experience of actually picking up all the flavors in your mouth. It does sound a little crazy, but when you try it yourself, I think you'll understand the experience of enjoying tea this style. So if you do like this video, please follow us on our YouTube channel, and of course read all about our teacup and our teacup selection on our website.